Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of our discussions with your youth leaders. Hope that the last one encouraged you to think about the certain truths that we can cling on to in these uncertain times. If you missed it, head over to our channel after this and you can find it there. I really recommend it. Hopefully this one will be an encouragement to you as well. Let's have a quick reminder of who is in our discussion.
Hey, my name's Rao. I'm from Bradley Road.
I'm Beth. I'm from Christchurch Deeside.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I'm from Flint Evangelical Church.
I'm Nadia. I'm from Upton Baptist Church.
Hi, I'm Matt from Christchurch Deeside.
Hi, I'm Fiona from Ebenezer Evangelical Church in Bangor.
Hi, my name's Murray and I'm from Upton Baptist Church.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Christchurch Deeside.
Hi, I'm Alex from Upton Baptist Church.
So the question that we're going to be looking at in this session is, why should we be disciplined with our time, and does that have anything to do with our faith?
Paul says in Ephesians about redeeming the time for the days are evil. And time is a precious commodity. It may not seem like it at the moment, but it really is a precious commodity. And the context of that was really about if you don't have something productive to do, then you're more likely to do something unproductive or unwholesome. And so having a plan for your day is going to help us all in our walk with the Lord.
Work was also part of God's original creation before the fall, so work in and of itself isn't bad. It's something that's good for us. And I guess throughout the book of Proverbs particularly, there's a lot said against laziness, so that's something we do have to guard against. So anything that helps us with that is important.
I think I've definitely felt that, just staying indoors and not just like, I don't do that much exercise normally anyways, but just the fact of me getting out of the house and driving to work, that sense of just doing something makes me just keeps me more sane and allows me to concentrate a lot better, whereas just being at home and working from home, my time management has been worse because I don't have that structure that I normally have. So that's been quite hard for me.
I know that I find that in everything in life, I need a routine. If I don't have a set routine, it's really easy to sort of forget to do things or to reprioritize. So you need to sort of make sure that if you've set time aside, so you know that every day I'm going to get up at 6:30, I'm going to have a shower, and at 7 o'clock I'll sit down and I'll read my Bible, and I'll do that every day. Because if you don't have that set routine, it's really easy. Well, today I'm not going to do it, then I'll do it after I get home from school, and then by the time you get home, something else has happened. It gets pushed back and gets knocked out, and you're like, oh, I didn't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow, and then the same thing happens. Whereas you need to have that set routine. You know that at this time I'm going to get that done. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to spend some time with God.
The Bible has quite a lot to say about rest as well, and I think routine, structure, discipline actually helps us with rest as well. So I think that's another important thing.
If I don't have time management, so like you were saying, having the set routine of just waking up and getting ready, that's so helpful, because otherwise I start getting a bit lazy, and then to be able to do work or to do anything after I've been lazy and say been in bed for longer than I should have, I really struggle to do anything productive, and it takes me longer to get into it. So to actually just wake up and get into a routine of getting ready for work or whatever it is I'm doing, and what's even better is actually just getting up and praying so that you're ready for the day, that you've already asked God for his help in whatever you're doing. That's me quite a lot.
I think so often now in modern society we use not having enough time as an excuse for not doing things, whereas now in isolation we've got more free time as well, which we can spend doing positive, productive things. We can try and keep the same routine we normally would, but instead of having to catch the bus to get to work or to get to school, we could use that time praying or getting to know God a bit better as well.
And it has something to do with our faith, because we're told that we should have self-discipline, and being disciplined with our time comes into that. So how much time we spend looking at a screen, or how much time we spend kicking the ball about in the garden, or things that in and of themselves, they're not bad things, but if you do them so much that you're not doing any reading, or you're not speaking to your family, or you're not spending any time with God, then they become unhelpful things, and we're not showing that we have any self-discipline, which is a godly thing to have.
I think what's important here as well is that these are things that all of us here struggle with. I know that day to day, it's so hard to keep making a timetable and making it look really pretty was always my downfall, and that I'd make one that looked really nice and then never keep it the next day. And I think we're all saying loads of advice, but it's also very important. If you're sat there and you're listening to this and you know that this is something that you're struggling with, you are not alone in that. We're all trying to find a way to do this, and we're all trying to seek the Lord and ask him for help in it, because it's something that is really hard to try and master. But I think it's a good thing to try and master. I think it is a thing that we really need to try and pursue. But then also doing that in the light of, I want to do this because it's going to be helpful for me, but it's also going to be something that the Lord wants as well, and kind of having that behind it as well.
I think God's created us body and soul, and he's cares for our whole being. And I guess part of our mental well-being is at least having some kind of structure and routine to our day, and we honor God in our bodies. So part of our living for him is trying to have some kind of structure. I mean, discipline in and of itself doesn't make us godly. We're saved by faith in Jesus Christ, but we're called to honor him in our bodies, and I think routine helps us with that because it helps our minds.
So I hope and pray that helped you, and that you'll be able to discuss it with each other to learn and grow from each other. Please do post any comments or questions below, as we'd love to read them and to hear from you guys. Please do get in touch with any of your leaders if you'd like to discuss more about anything we've discussed. They'd be more than happy to talk about it with you. And don't forget to subscribe to keep updated, and to also follow us on Instagram at bible.belief.behaviour. The link will be below in the description. Next time, we'll be discussing, if someone says I'm struggling to see a direction as to what I need to do at the moment, what are some tips and ideas? See you next time.